intricate dance of boxing, range emerges as a cornerstone that transcends mere physical distance, embodying the delicate balance between control and chaos. It is the invisible thread that weaves together strategy and intuition, allowing a boxer to navigate the fluid space between vulnerability and dominance. Mastery of range is akin to understanding the rhythm of the universe, where each step forward or backward is a calculated negotiation with fate. It is the art of knowing when to advance with assertiveness and when to retreat with grace. A reflection of life's broader dialect between action and contemplation. In this dynamic interplay, range becomes a metaphor for the boundaries we set in our lives, teaching us that true power lies not in brute force, but in the wisdom to engage or disengage with precision and purpose. Boxing encompasses three fundamental ranges. The outside, where one must step in order to land a punch. The mid-range, where fighters are at arm's length. And on the inside, where they are shoulder to shoulder in close quarters. Let's start with the outside. Tall, rangy fighters often prefer this range, especially if they have a reach advantage. They use this reach to keep opponents at the end of their punches, staying out of their opponent's reach. Movement and jab plays a crucial role in this dynamic. The jab, being the closest weapon to the target, serves to maintain distance and disrupt the opponent's rhythm, preventing them from closing in. Equally important is movement, as strategic steps help maintain the desired distance. When combined, movement and jabs form the first layer of offense that opponents must penetrate. Once the initial barrier is established, it discourages opponents from easily stepping into punching range. The second layer of threat is equally important. If an opponent manages to bypass the jab, what lies behind becomes vital, whether it's a straight cross or a lead hook. The goal is to make the opponent earn the space, slowing the rhythm and discouraging them from freely engaging. Boxers like Vladimir Klitschko exemplified the strategy, maintaining dominance through basic tactics rather than flashy moves. Klitschko focused on a strong jab, precise right cross, and a sharp left hook, all supported by effective movement. It is this mastery of technique and fundamentals that sustain success at the elite level.
I get mad, he must be steep.
Power in those jabs.
Well, there have been times in his career when he's run out of Klitschko.
Yeah, the only chance that Leopold's got here is if these are safety conscious. He hits and moves and maintains the gap at all times. Yeah, but he's got to move his head because at the end of the day, he's just taking shots like these here. Long range, he's literally unbeatable. You've got to force him into those short and
mid-range, often referred to as no man's land, is where both opponents find themselves at arm's length, making it one of the most perilous ranges in boxing due to the accessibility of every punch. In the zone, power and conditioning are critical, as both boxers subject themselves to continuous exchanges. This is why angles become pivotal, while stepping back is an option for evading punches. Lateral movement is essential for creating space and gaining a dominant position over the opponent. Defense takes a heightened importance here, as success relies on recognizing patterns while blending offense with defense.
Interesting progression in the fight for sure.
By Mugabe, and there it is again. Every time he's thrown it in this fight, there was a pretty straight left hand. This is a mind over matter fight.
Mugabe just stands in the middle of the ring, pivots around his Hagler.
Strategic thinking is paramount at mid-range. Despite being within striking range, boxers must navigate the risk of being countered. Patterns and conditioning play a significant role, as throwing too many punches can leave one vulnerable during recovery. The tempo is meticulously calculated, with both opponents carefully choosing the moments to engage.
Out of his comfort zone. I remember Hooker was knocked out by Jose Ramirez, the junior.
He should stay behind that jab, but that's easier said than done when it comes to a freight train.
Hooker has plenty of power too, don't count. Right hand again for Ortiz Jr.
That rangy, lanky right hand. If he catches you at the end of it, it can be trouble for Ortiz Jr.
And you would think Hooker would not want to do that.
You don't exchange hooks with a hooker, especially a bigger. You would think Ortiz Jr. is a better body puncher because he's shorter and explosive, but Hooker,
Inside range in boxing is straight trench warfare, a haven for pressure fighters. It is the true test of heart and conditioning, where punches come from all angles and relentless barrages. The journey from the outside to the inside is fraught with challenges, much like navigating a minefield. Boxers like Mike Tyson and Julio Cesar Chavez excelled at closing the distance by cutting off the ring and penetrating layers of defense to position themselves inside. Inside fighting is about suffocation, closing the space to make the fight as uncomfortable as possible for the opponent. There's an art to delivering punches at close quarters. It's about mastering positioning to maximize the leverage of each punches.
The way he throws his punches, he's always in position to do bodily harm. Watch for the uppercuts inside by Chavez. Those are and still Rosario has his back to and not let Chavez set. But inside here, watch the uppercuts again, Barry.
Inside fighting and boxing is a true test of wills. The focus isn't on avoiding hits entirely, but on how well you can lessen the impact, ensuring punches don't land cleanly. A boxer's skill in defending at close range while delivering punches is a form of art. Mastery lies in the ability to use subtle movements to deflect punches while harnessing that momentum to launch their own. It's a high-stakes game of pain, technique, and durability.
Here is where the fight can potentially. He tries to keep it technical, but as you can see, he wants to respond in kind when he's hit. He's special, and we're starting to see some of it right now. But in its style that Rios wants to see. By Rios. Right hand gets through again.
Mastering range is crucial because it dictates the flow and outcome of a fight. A fighter who can control the distance between themselves and their opponent gains a strategic advantage, allowing them to land punches effectively while minimizing the risk of being hit. Range management enables boxers to leverage their strengths, whether it's the reach of a jab or power of a close hook. It also provides the flexibility to adapt to different fighting styles, making it a fundamental skill for both offense and defense. Ultimately, the ability to control range can be the difference between victory and defeat, highlighting his vital role in the art and science of boxing.
It is not letting Tyson do any of the bullying. It is not letting Tyson do.
It'll be a big factor with this type of fight too. Evander, let him have someone around.